Hi guys, Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we're at the point now where everything's dried, and now we're going to collage our bits on, right? So I have all these collage bits, so I arranged them how we're going to glue them on here. So I have these two over here, which I'm going to collage together right here. This is what they look like. Okay. Then I have these pieces here that I'm going to collage together, glue down. I have this is a piece, and that's a piece. Oh, even that's a piece right there. And then I'm going to collage these two pieces down. Okay, and then we'll do some more stuff on top of here. So let's take these off and we'll collage everything down together. Just a second. There we go. Just trying to place them where they need to go so I don't lose track and keep everything in order. I'll say it like that. Okay, so let's start here first on this end. So let me move this over, and this goes like that. Okay. Oh, I know what else I want to tell you is I like to use a magazine because I could just glue it down and then put my collage medium right on top of here, but I want to be able to do other things. I don't want to have to wait for glue to dry that's on top. So when I do that, when I collage things down like that, so that we don't get glue everywhere, I like to use a magazine. I get these magazines, these weekly, Las Vegas weeklies for free. They're great to pull out images, but they're also great to use as a glue surface. So once I use it as a glue surface, and it's all sticky, just turn the page, you got a fresh page to glue on. Also, another thing is I'm not going to use my collage medium because I'm getting stuff out of magazines. Some of the stuff I'm using is the magazines are like a little bit more expensive magazines or more expensive books or calendars, and the pages are thicker, so they don't stick down as well with collage medium. But Eileen's Tacky does, so that's what I'm using. So if you're working with anything like cardstock or magazine pages that are like a little bit thicker, they're not the thinner, cheaper ones, I would go with the Eileen's Tacky. If all you have is collage medium, use the collage medium. Just know that you'll have to, use quite a bit and work it a little bit more. I never say you have to run out and get anything. Well, I have a couple times, but usually no. Usually there's always something else you can use. Are you seeing me glue this on the side here? No. Let me show you. Let me move this down a little bit so you can actually see. Okay, so you can see that I'm over here on the side using this magazine. I don't know if this magazine on the side I'll be in frame the whole time. I probably won't be. So if I'm out of frame talking, that's because I'm using my magazine over here as a glue surface. This is cool. It's like a Native American headpiece. Do I want to put that here? Yeah, I think I want to put this all the way down here and over, I think. Just a second. Let me see if this is going to work. Yeah, this is going to work. Oh, and something else really important. A baby wipe to keep your hands from being too sticky. Okay. And you can use a, some type of a card. Okay, I always save, like any little cards I get, I always save them. These are actually always from, this is from one of our hotels we stayed in. But a lot of times I have a bunch of those kind of cards from, I live in Vegas, so they want to give you a card for everything here. So I always have old cards like that. Okay, so again, I'm using this Eileen's Tacky. And I always store my Eileen's Tacky like this, upside down. It's such as most people know, it's a really thick glue. And it's hard to get the glue down to the, to the nozzle. But if you just store it, if you just store it upside down, then the glue will come right out and you have to sit there and shake it down. All right. If there's any glue seeping out the edges, you can take your baby wipe and go around it. And then go over it with the paper towel just to, there we go. And over these collage bits, we're going to use the, like we always do, we're going to use the script stamp. We're going to do some script stamping right over the collage bits. It just makes it look so cool. It makes it look like it's not just glued on. It makes it look like it's a part of the piece, even though it's the focal point. And then we'll do some white splatters, which is some fairy dust. And then we'll go around our collage bits with some shading, okay? With a Stabilo or a watercolor pencil, which is what I use, or... Anyway, so we have a little ways to go. And then after done with that, the next series will be making tags. So it's the same things we do here, but just making little mini tags using mixed media. So super excited about that. Okay, where is the other little piece? There's, shoot. Oh man, I lost a little collage bit. Hopefully I find it. Oh, see, and that's why I was trying to be careful, because I didn't want to. I wanted to stay organized. Okay. We might find it. Oh, here it is. It's a little. It's this little earring, which is going to go like in the middle of this rose. Anyway, all right. So let's check out what we're doing with this collage bit here. That's gonna go, I think, about right there. That I want. No, this is gonna. I think it's gonna go in the middle. And that's gonna go. Yeah, like that. And then we'll put this here, and then that there. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and get this glued down. So I'm off the screen right now, I know, but my camera can't get this whole glue surfacey thing over here, my magazine in frame. So just know I'm over here on the side, just putting glue on the back. I'll be back in frame in a second. Okay, and I did go inside the pocket right here, so just kind of make sure that you don't have a bunch of glue seepage so you don't glue the pocket. There we go. Sorry if my head's in the way. There we go. I just want to make sure that's nice and glued down. Make sure I'm in frame with you guys. Okay. Isn't this looking cool? Oh, I love it. I love all the images we chose. So vintagey. And then we're going to put this rose right here. All right, let me change. Now, see this surface, this magazine's all glued. Has surface is all sticky. So I'm just going to turn it, and now I have a fresh page. I kind of say that every time I'm on about this, but there's always new people. I had learned about doing that, but they used a phone book. And then I went to go find a phone book, and I'm like, there's no more phone books. We don't have any more phone books. At least here in Las Vegas, there is no more phone books. Do they even make the phone book anymore? At all? Anywhere? I don't know. But I do get these magazines for free, so I decided to use those. I want like that, or do I want this like this? Like this. Okay. I use a baby wipe at first just to wipe off any glue seepage, and then use a paper towel on top of that. Okay, and then we're going to take this little earring bit and put that down. Perfect. I had enough glue just on my brush. I put that in the middle. Collage is one of my favorite things to do. Even as a child, I've said this story a million times, but I'll say it again. As a child, when we were in school, I was bored a lot because I was like, oh my God, we're going to do math again. Lovely. Not one of my favorite subjects. And the two things I liked the most was when she'd say, okay, we're going to do some collage. I'd be like, oh my goodness. This is what I was thinking in my head when I was like, this is like when I was in second, third grade. Finally, something worth doing. I didn't think math or any of the other stuff was worth doing. Science, English, I was like, no. But some collage? Oh yeah, why didn't you just say that like right when I got here? That's what would be going through my head when I was little. Like everything else you're teaching me is a waste of time. I mean, it really wasn't. But in my own little my own third grade mind, that's what I was thinking. And I liked creative writing. And then I could draw pictures to match my writing. And those are the three things I like doing. Oh, and I liked PE too. Especially when PE was like dance, like you choose dance, like in junior high and high school. Then I was like, oh yes. Okay, so this is all glued down. This looks awesome. Love it. All right, so this is done here. Should we bend this back? Oh, I could bend that back. We'll bend that back so that it's out of the way. And we'll have these two in frame. All right, so we need to next do the collage here. Let's make sure you guys are still there. And you are. Okay. I believe this is down first. This is a cool picture. It's an old rustic chair, and like the paint's all chipping off, with a basket and maybe a picture frame on there and something hanging like a little rug or something. Anyway, I think I love it. I love pictures like that. Everything rustic. Love it. And that's how that goes. Okay? So it's collaged all by it. All right, so let's get this glued down. Oh, the other thing we're going to do is I have some butterflies from Dollar Tree. They're the wall decals. You guys know I love to use wall decals on every page, especially the butterflies. So those are right here. So we'll be putting those down, some of these down as we finish this up. So alrighty. All right, I think that looks good right there. Because there's so much texture on here, I almost like using my hand better than I even like using a card. You can use the card, but I really like to use my hands, my fingers, because then I can really make sure it gets tacked down in all of the little crevices. Because we have so many layers on here, there's some texture, so. And do I care if texture pulls up through my collage bits? Nope, it adds to it, in my opinion. I love that. All right, so let me take this piece, put it over here. Get it. Am I getting low on my Eileen's Tacky? I have like all these half bottles or 3/4 bottles. Yeah, I better buy some the next time I go. You know, they have it at Dollar Tree now. At least these size bottles they have at Dollar Tree. Which is good. And you can also travel with it too. But it's a nice little amount to have, so. Somebody asked me, and I'm sure I answered them already, but I'll talk about it again. If the ring I'm wearing, if it's a teapot. And yes, it's a teapot, see? Isn't that cool? It's my favorite ring, one of my favorite rings. And I usually love really big rings. That's why I usually wear big gaudy rings. But this teapot, oh, I had to have it. It was a part of the Alice in Wonderland collection when the movie came out. And Heidi Daus, she did like a whole, usually like their designers that they have there will do from the movies, they'll create a line that's based around the movie. So she did a teapot, and she had 2 teapots. And when I saw it, I was like immediately try to order it. Oh my God, they sold out before I was trying to order it, it was sold out. They sold out right away. So then I was on the waiting list for both of them, and this one came through, but the other one didn't, so. Or I would have 2 of them. It was 2 different colors, this pretty pink, and then I don't know what the other color was the other one was, but I'm just happy that I got one. And I absolutely love this ring. So magical. How cool is it to wear a teapot on your finger? I never thought I'd have a ring like that. I love Heidi Daus jewelry, and the other person I love on HSN is Joan Boyce. I have a ton of her stuff too. I have more of her stuff than I have of Heidi Daus, and I love Heidi Daus. Heidi Daus is a little bit more expensive, but both of them equally have, their work is just, their jewelry is just ridiculous. And they usually have it on Easy Pay, so it makes it more affordable to buy. And then, of course, I have an HSN credit card, which I shouldn't do, but I do. So right now I'm paying down my card from one time when I went crazy on Joan Boyce's stuff. Oh my God, that was like 7 or 8 months ago. So it's all on Easy Pay. So I'm just, you know, paying it off easily. And so when the last few times she's come on, I just didn't watch. Because she'll get me every time. There's just no way I can order nothing. There's no way just to watch and order nothing. So the last like 3 times she's come on, I haven't watched it. Because I'm a damn mess. Anybody who knows me and you've watched my haul videos, you guys know I'm a mess, okay? So, the only way not to order is not to watch. So that's what I've done the last 3 times she's been on. 3 or 4 times, something like that. Okay, so then we're going to put this flower down here at the bottom like that, or like this. I think like that. Okay. Okay, let me get some glue on that. Dang, it takes a while to glue everything down. We're already at 19 minutes. It takes a while. Longer than you think. Which is why I already had everything arranged to show you what we're going to do. Because it takes a while for me to like pick out all my collage bits and then decide how I'm going to collage them down. So I wasn't about to push you guys through that process of me choosing everything. Nobody has time for all that to watch me hem and haw about which collage bits I'm going to use. And I don't hem and haw for that long. I truly don't, but it's long enough for a video that, no. Nobody has time for that. That's work that can be done off camera. So have I convinced you to start collecting and cutting out collage bits, sitting in front of the TV in the evenings with your husband, to start getting magazines and ripping pages out? You guys know I draw and stuff a lot, and I use my drawings as my focal points. I do a background, and then I use my own drawings for the focal point. But if you don't draw, you can always do stuff like this, little cool collages for focal points. Or some cool girl that you find in a magazine, or a doll face that you like, or just always be looking and ripping out of magazines. Okay, that's all collaged down. So now let's go to the last page here. And what do we do? I think I did this, and then, no, it was like this. Yeah, that's how it was. Okay. If you're afraid that you'll forget, like, how you collage things together, for one, keep all the pieces that you're using in your collage all together. But if you think that you won't remember how you collaged it together, take a picture of it with your phone, and then you'll have a reference. That's what I usually do, just in case I do forget. But I'm taping on my phone, so I was like, girl, you need to remember. But I remember somebody said that. They said, just take a picture with your phone. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And that just takes the stress level right down. If you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to remember how I collaged this together when I kind of pre-did things? That's it. No major. And then we'll do Violet. What's nice too is when you store your Eileen's Tacky upside down like this, you're going to get like every little bit out of it. So it'll save you money too, because you're going to use everything out of the bottom of that bottle pretty much. Okay. There we go. Let's go all the way to the bottom with that. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Rearranging this a little bit. Okay, very good. Get my fingers not so sticky. There we go. All right, now I'm going to use my fingers here to make sure this is all nice and glued down. This is so pretty and vintagey. These are some like really beautiful lace pillows that have like necklaces all hanging from them. And then there's a bar here with necklaces hanging, and this is a dress form, and it's just gorgeous. These are from, most of these are from Where We Create magazine. You know what we'll do is I'll do a video where we go through the magazines. They're called Where Women Create, and it's different women's studios and talks about their business, and they're all artists or crafters, and it shows their studio and whatever their art or their craft is, and it's just really cool. So, and I like to harvest pictures from that, so we'll do a little harvest together. So it'll just be about harvesting pictures. Okay. There we go. So now we have this here, and this here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, well, for one thing, I need to turn my page, get rid of the stickiness, and put this away. Okay. And also make sure you guys are still there, which you are. You are. All right, so the next step, okay, in about 5 minutes, you guys, my camera is going to start a new video, so just go to the next part, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to take the script stamp, and we're going to script stamp over all of our collage bits. And we're going to do that with, and I can do that with, well, let me see what I did it with before. Did I do it with black or brown? I did it with brown. That's what I want to do it with. I did it with this sepia color. I believe I got this sepia color. It's by Ranger Archival Ink. It's a beautiful color of a really pretty brown. I think I got it at Joann's. It's kind of expensive. It's like a $15 pad, but of course use a coupon, so you get it for like $7 or $8. Whenever there's clearances, why isn't this ever on clearance? I never seen that crap on clearance, have you? Heck no. They know the stuff that'll always sell. I've seen other ink pads, especially like at Hobby Lobby, that were on clearance, but nothing like that. Okay. Cool. And I do need another one because I feel like this one, it's not completely dried up. Obviously, I'm able to stamp with it, but it, I have to really work it to get it to ink up my stamp, so I need to buy another one. And hold it for a couple seconds to allow whenever you're stamping. I learned this from someone. They said, you know, hold on to it for a second and press down and allow the ink to go, you know, release itself from the stamp. And I'm like, you know what, that's smart. That looks good. There's a lot of ink on here still. Cool. All right, so let me scoot this over. This is that first page we did. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, I know what I forgot. Oh, shoot. I'll probably end up, well, it doesn't matter. I stamped on it and I'll stamp again. But remember we were going to, well, let me get the ink off of here. I forgot about the butterflies. But let me get the ink off of here. So we'll just stamp these really quickly. And we'll see where we're going to put some butterflies at. So let's just finish this inking part, then we'll add the butterflies. And then over the butterflies, we'll add some more ink, some more of these stamping. But since we're doing this right now, let's just keep going. Get my hair out of the way. These would make beautiful Christmas presents to give to somebody for Christmas or their birthday. Great presents. I mean, I would give another crafter something like this. I wouldn't just give anybody this because, you know, this is a lot of work. Give it to one of your crafty friends who will appreciate it. Who will be like, oh my God, because they know how much work this kind of stuff is. I always give, these are kind of presents that I give my crafty friends. Not my non-crafty friends. They'll just look at it and go, oh, nice. And you're like, you know how much time I spent on that? They don't know. They're not into your craziness. Okay. All right, so now let's do some of these butterflies. I like these colors here because a lot of these colors, or even this oranger color too, these colors are in all of this. I'm just looking for a second. Yeah, we're gonna put this right here. Now, if your surface is dry enough, a lot of times the wall decals will stick down and stay down nicely. If they don't, just take a little Eileen's Tacky to it and re-glue it back down. But right now, everything seems dry enough that it's sticking pretty good. Don't these just add some magic, these little butterflies? Like this one girl says on her channel, yes ma'am. I love when she says that. Yes ma'am. I'm not from the South, so I don't say that, but it's just so cute when she says that. And she says it all the time. It's funny. Okay, that butterfly looks awesome there. It's almost the same color as that rose, so it really looks natural. Love it. Okay, I think we're good on with butterflies on this one. All right, let's go over to this section. And, okay, none of these colors are gonna work for that. Okay, none of those colors are gonna work. You guys, I have so many sheets of these butterflies, it's like not even funny. Oh, this one might work. I like that. I have so many sheets of these butterflies. I bought probably 10 to 15 of them. I just took them all. When I saw them at Dollar Tree, I knew they were going to go quick, and they did. I bought them all. I think it was like 15 at the time. And then I went back and I saw them again, and I cleared the shelf again. So I may have 20 of them. 20 sheets of these butterflies. I know that sounds obnoxious. But you guys, $1 for a sheet of butterflies like this on both sides. At any craft store, you're never going to find beautiful butterflies like this for that price. So, yeah. Take advantage of that. You must grab them all. Especially if you do mixed media and you know that you're going to be using these. And you guys see me. I'm using these all the time in my mixed media. It's crazy how much I use these.